Welcome back to Real Talk Interviews with Andrew James Strachan.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the Real
Yeah.
Talk podcast, everybody. We hope you
Wow.
guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, leave a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out our main hustle, which is the podcast, as well as our socials, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, as well as Patreon if you want to support the channel, which you should.
Give him money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this guy already. Yeah. Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't talk too much when you got here. I was like, let me save the talk.
Oh, of course. Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah, I just walked in and he's just dead,
I was like-
staring straight at the wall. He
was like,
didn't
"Hi,
even
how are ya?"
acknowledge me. It was
Yeah.
strange. Yeah.
He's very method with that. Pretty
Oh,
intense.
God.
Every
Yeah.
interview you do that, and they're like, "Is
like,
Josh okay?"
Yeah,
And then-
he's just meditating. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That's why we're all crisscross applesauce today.
Yeah, we're going a little bit more chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Andrew, I just want to give a shout out to your T-shirt, man.
What about? Oh my God, my
Your
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Death
Yeah.
grips,
I
man.
know. I know. This dude messages me like, "Hey, I just saw a dude with this exact same shirt, and I thought of
Yeah.
you."
Yeah, it was one of the grips, but he was
Oh,
an
a
older man.
grips.
He was an
Eh.
older man. Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, it's perfect. I feel like I got to explain what this T-shirt is now, so people don't think I'm crazy.
I mean, if
Yeah, I
you
think
want
so,
to.
because I mean, you're definitely coming off as crazy to me.
Okay. So like Bionicle toys,
Yes.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
Death Grips is a hip hop group that's like pretty intense. So the joke is that these things don't mix together, but when you put them on a T-shirt, I think it's pretty funny.
Did you make
So-
that T-shirt yourself?
No, I wish. I wish I was that funny, but yeah.
They make T-shirts out. They make meme T-shirts now.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
You can buy that if you want.
So
I
I
will get it. I will get one.
I literally saw it in like a meme, and I'm like, I need this shirt. So I bought it, and I
Spoke
wear
to
it
you.
on special occasions, of course.
Beautiful. I love that. But to get more into, I guess, because our podcast is a film podcast.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Huh.
We tend to forget occasionally. But
Yeah.
yeah, talking about film, what got you into film?
It's kind of hard to say, to be honest. I mean, like I just like ever since I was a kid, I loved watching movies and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I guess when I got my iPod Touch that had a camera and had the iMovie capabilities, it was
yeah.
like smooth sailing from there. I remember just like hanging out with my friends, making tiny little movies and stuff like that, and editing them on iMovie on that tiny like iPod
Yeah.
Touch screen. It was like nothing. So ever since then, it's just kind of been what I do, and it'll probably just keep being what I'm doing, you know. So went to film school with this guy. That's how I met him. And yeah, we talk about movies sometimes.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about some cool movies. But I think we just recently worked on a film together. If you want to
We did. Yeah.
talk briefly about that. I don't know.
Cross-sect in.
The cross-sect in.
Oh my
yeah.
God. Yeah. What a fun time.
That was
honestly.
that was pretty crazy.
The further we get away from that, like the more I just look back at it with just like, that was fun. You know, it was a good time.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I remember, oh man, what was that one channel that you worked on? Because if viewers didn't know, you're very like into the VFX
Yeah,
department.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So post-production is kind of my wheelhouse. Do a lot of VFX, do a lot of graphics.
Cool.
Just kind of, yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah. Well, no, because it reminded me of like you used to work with I think Don and someone else on a series of video essays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, so Don comes to me and he says, Andrew, we need to make a video essay on Siren Head, which was kind of like this big internet meme at the time. Clearly, I like memes.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I want to write a script. Do you want to edit this thing together? So we just kind of said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. That sounds fun. So I'd already been doing some editing for some other YouTubers at the time, and I thought like, oh, this would be a good way to kind of keep practicing things like that. So yeah, we threw together this this little mini documentary on Siren Head that didn't do too well. But then our next one that we put out was again, it was just Don like writing a script, going hog wild with that, and me just doing the editing. It was about the mythology of the moon, and that ended up doing pretty well. Actually, it got like 10,000 views. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like throwing my hat into editing different things every now and then. You know, it's so if someone comes to me and is like, "Hey, let's make this very specific niche thing," I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah. Well, that's
Almost like what's happening right now. This is-
yeah, kind of like that. No, yeah, because I really was thinking about that, where it's like a lot of projects that you work on, you're always like collabing with people and growing the creativity type of thing, not just from the documentary, but other people's work, and I really think that's really cool.
Aw.
You know? Yeah.
Thank you, man.
You're
Yeah.
a very creative and innovative individual.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so interesting seeing all these like guests that Nevis brings on, where it's like they actually work in the film thing, and I'm just sitting here like, I just like movies, guys.
See, that's
I'll
the thing.
watch them.
Yeah.
I also just like movies too.
And I'm just like, well, you
Yeah.
know, I didn't make a career out of it. You know, I kind of watched a movie, and then I was like, I liked
Yeah.
movies as a kid too. I was just like, all right, Spider-Man was cool. Let's go outside and play. And you know, like it's interesting because you know, obviously, like I really like movies as well, but it never even occurred to me to consider going into a field where movies would be a big part of my life. You know,
Yeah.
because I went to school for business. You know, for a long time, I wanted to be a doctor at one point. I just said it never came up to me to like maybe work in like some form of like the production process or being in movies or being behind the camera or anything. That's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here. I just like movies. I just think they're neat.
I like movies.
It's been really cool to like even just like, you know, going to film school and stuff and just meeting everyone that is just like as excited about like movies and film and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, cause you know, growing up, I loved like all my friends from like my hometown. But like, didn't really have anyone that I could just sit and just talk about like movies and art and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, meeting everybody and kind of doing that and just going to school for that, like really kind of opened my eyes up to be like, wow, like it's cool that people are passionate about the same weird kind of random things that you are, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice too, because like I've had like a similar thing too with like high school, where it was like you don't really have conversations with the people about like that subject matter for long periods of time. But like going into like college,
Oh, it's all people talk about.
holy shit!
Oh my God.
It was
Yeah.
nice. It was really refreshing, and
I felt like I was almost like intimidated a little bit because like I watched movies, but some of these people in film school like watch movies.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like going into class like first day, it was like, what's everyone's favorite movie? And they'd say out loud what their favorite movie was, and you could tell some people got like a little that
Snobby.
movie,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So
Oh, The Godfather. How original.
yeah, oh, I think someone said like I really love Avatar, and like there was like audible laughs in the class, and I'm like, oh my God, what?
jeez.
Yeah, so there was definitely like a level of like I gotta like catch up. I gotta see like Bicycle Thieves and really buff it up because I'm not getting by on these Wes Anderson movies anymore. But I don't know. I feel like that was a very like introductory thing to film school that you kind of lose after a while. I think people just kind of
The
chill out.
snobbiness kind of like wears off, and people just realize like what you like.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know, love that attitude, because you know why you got to be pretentious when we're all
Yeah.
loving the same thing. So
That's a weird thing though too, right? Is like all of those movies that people say are like pretentious or like really high art movies. Like I think people like I don't know. They have like a certain sense of pride that they're able to like take in and digest something that's like a difficult thing to digest, you know, because it's not just like you sit down and you watch it. You've got to like pick it apart and analyze
Yeah.
it, and that's like difficult. So if something's difficult, then people feel like they have pride because they're able to do that, right? I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like that fosters like this idea of like, I don't know, like gatekeeping movies for other people.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Because
totally
that intimidation part definitely like. I mean, for a while I was like kind of like, shoot, I'm gonna do a podcast with Nevis. I haven't seen as many movies
Yeah.
as this guy has. I mean, I saw the Godfather trilogy, and that's kind of all I got.
But like something that I think about too is like a kid who's sitting down and watching the Avengers and some film snob watching the best art film ever made. Like they're gonna walk out of that probably with the same like level of enjoyment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you enjoy what you enjoy, and that's kind
Exactly.
of just
Yeah.
well, that's what makes it interesting too. Is like when there's never going to be the same reaction from like two different people from a movie.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
because, it's,
That's
because
the-
it's art.
Yeah, that's the
It's
cool
just a
thing
form of
about it.
art.
So, you know, it's
Yeah.
like looking at it that way and seeing people be influenced by various types of media is kind of a cool thing to think about once in a while, especially when you're working long hours and you're working hard and stuff like that. There's always that thought where it's just, you know, you're doing this for someone to be like entertained by
Yeah.
and be like, I like that. You know?
Yeah, and judging people based on that just doesn't really make any
No.
sense.
No,
Unless it's
absolutely not.
Batman versus Superman.
Exactly.
Oh.
In which case,
unless it's that.
yeah, in which-
people who enjoy that film should be ridiculed.
yes,
Demolished.
embarrassed to
Embarrassed
be honest.
even. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parade
I'm
them around
definitely
the
not staring
streets.
at any Blu-rays right now.
I'm definitely
I'm not
not.
doing
No.
I love it because I also have my vices and my guilty
Yeah.
pleasures and stuff like that.
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
Hear, let's hear one of
Yeah.
them.
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Yeah, name
I
one.
like Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. Honestly, Adam Sandler's like early comedies and stuff like that. Like I have a huge soft spot for those movies. I think
Yeah.
they're hilarious. I watched them with my dad. Like Happy Gilmore.
Oh, that's a good
Billy
one.
Madison.
Yeah.
Like just terrible movies, but I love them. Like they're so good.
The Water Boy.
The Water Boy. I don't actually think I've seen The
You
Water
haven't
Boy.
seen The Water
See,
Boy?
there's so many Adam Sandler movies
Yeah.
that
They
are just
are-
like the
there are.
same sort of like
with
bit.
Adam
Puppy
Sandler,
Pache.
with Adam Sandler, and I think Josh, you can agree, is like there's a point where people are like, I enjoyed this version of Adam Sandler, and then
Yeah.
there's the movie that broke them. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was. I think Little Nicky was it for me.
I think most of his
Yeah.
movies from the 2000s weren't just that great. I feel like 90s Sandler was great. 2000s
Yeah.
Sandler, there weren't a lot of good movies that Sandler was in the 2000s, and then in the 2010s, it's kind of like he had a bunch of shit ones and then some
Yeah.
decent ones, and then there was Uncut Gems.
yeah. He just comes out of nowhere every now and then and makes like a really like insane movie,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Wow, Sandler can act," and then he releases.
Like I'll watch
Yeah.
my guilty pleasure movie with Sandler is definitely like Grown Ups and Grown Ups too. Like I know those are bad. I'm just like I kind of
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Honestly, like the amount of times I watch Grown Ups growing up is like, yeah, I don't actually hate that movie.
No?
It gets a lot of shit online.
It does, and I mean,
It's
like,
not his worst film. No.
I can see why people criticize it, but I watch him not to watch the movie. I watch it just to like relax and just like, have
It's
a few
just-
chuckles.
Dudes hanging out is
Yeah.
just
Guys
the premise
being
of that
dudes.
movie.
Dude's hanging out.
And there are some misses though. There's some jokes
Yeah.
that are pretty.
Like,
Pretty bad.
What's one of them?
Oh
there are-
god, the fart cups I always think about.
Oh,
as
yeah,
just
yeah.
being like, oh god, even when I was a kid
Curly,
watching that.
shame on you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
We should get a dog.
It's hard to even be nostalgic about that
We
kind
should
of
get
stuff.
a
you
water
know?
buffalo mama.
Oh.
Yeah.
'Cause that was the stuff.
I can't even say anything because I enjoy other comedies that you guys have shat on me for. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like
yeah.
what?
What's the Freddy got fingered? I guess that's
Oh,
one. Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Awful.
Whatever.
Terrible.
Whatever.
See, I love that we
Let
were
me-
just 2 minutes ago. We were like, let's not judge people for the movies. And now I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
You like
Come
Freddy
on.
got fingered? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Out. Get out. This is our podcast now.
Leave.
Me and Josh. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be gone.
We're gonna redo the entire channel now and just follow.
Gonna reformat.
Nevis's face from the rest of the episodes.
It's good. It's good.
You got like
Yeah.
a guilty pleasure? Like, what do you sit down to watch and like
Me?
you feel embarrassed almost that you're enjoying it? You know?
That's a good question, actually. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I watch Grown Ups every now and then, but I'm honest, I don't feel guilty about watching that at all.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably just, I don't know. I get a lot of judgment from my brothers because I still watch like foreign film, like Bollywood films.
Oh yeah.
But I don't feel bad about that at all. It's just me liking movies, just because they are like a lot of singing and stuff, and I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you guys. I can watch what I want. But guilty, I can't really think of any right now.
Yeah, I think musicals too, or kind of have that edge too, where it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is kind of cringe, but I'm loving it. You know?
There are movies like that, but like thinking of like a guilty pleasure, like I don't want. Damn.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I would like watch and enjoy, but like really would hope no one knows that I watch.
Fuck. It's gotta
That's
be.
like, because that's in my opinion what a guilty pleasure movie would be.
No,
I, I can't think of any like that
Yeah.
though.
I think it's just because like when you watch something, you're so passionate about it, and it's just like I'm not that ashamed of it, really.
Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna die on the hill of someone being like, "Well, there's an issue with this." I'm like,
Yeah, it's like for me, I'd probably just watch a movie and I'd be like, you know what? I know this movie's really bad and that it's not a good movie, but I can't help that I like this movie.
Yeah.
And that's how I see Grown Ups and whatnot.
I feel like even like the notion that you even should feel guilty about enjoying something kind of ties into that kind of toxic film culture too, a little
Yeah.
bit, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that word guilty just is. It's not really I feel guilty about it. It's just I know it's a bad movie, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, Transformers.
Transformers.
How did I not think of that before?
Yeah.
I love Transformers. I knew I was like, 'cause I was literally watching Transformers
Yeah.
yesterday. No, not yesterday. We went to day before yesterday. I was watching Transformers,
Okay.
and I was just like, these movies are so bad, but I love them.
Yeah. Isn't that a meme now where people are doing like they're putting like Linkin Park's
If
What
it
I've
came
done?
out in
Yeah,
2007.
yeah.
This was made in
That's such a weird-
2007.
I literally just that's
Oh.
pretty new because I was like, what the fuck are all these videos? I clicked on, I was like, Transformers. What up? We were literally watching that
Yeah.
earlier today.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, the three of
It's
us.
funny too because I joke with Josh about it. Where it's just like, yeah, the sequel to Transformers, they just made Linkin Park sing the same song again,
Yep.
but it's not the same song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
New
I
Divide.
didn't-
Yeah.
New Divide. It's pretty much
It's
just
the same.
Oh,
it's
that's
pretty
so
much what
funny.
I've done
Yeah.
again.
They pulled a nickel back and just made the same thing.
Yeah,
It's like they slightly altered it. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
music, but you know,
that was a weird era of like of movies with just like those kind
Yeah.
of songs. I remember like
Daredevil.
Daredevil,
Oh, shit.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With the they say
Good
they're
heroes.
heroes.
Yes.
Yeah.
not gonna. Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was back when movies didn't have
Like those tie-in songs that
Yep.
you'd see. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah,
That was
like
a
the
big deal
official
at the
video.
time, I think. Like with even earlier movies, like what was it, The Bodyguard, with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. The album made more money than the movie.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
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 You don't really see too much of that anymore, do you? Like, it's not like this is part of, I guess.
I
don't
mean,
know. I think-
Star is Born.
Oh, yeah, Star is Born.
I
Sometimes-
guess if you go for those ones, yeah.
I feel like it mostly happens where like the singer is actually in the movie itself. Then like
Yeah.
they'll make a cover. Like I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like Beauty and the Beast, for example. What's her name? Did a cover of this Tale as Old as Time song.
Yeah.
And that was the end credit song, and I think she was in it or something.
Yeah. I think about, like, the Bond songs a lot, too, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Those are classics.
yeah, Skyfall, Adele, like, stuff like that.
Skyfall.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
it's-
it's kind of crazy thinking about all that stuff, and
They did that with the Fast and Furious movies too. Like,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
some of the Fast and Furious movies, they'd have songs specifically made for the Fast and Furious movie,
yeah.
or even like I remember I was actually listening to this a few days ago because we were talking about it with me and my dad, like the Ninja Turtles movie that came out, the Michael Bay.
Oh,
TMNT.
yeah.
Wait,
Forgot
what?
about that.
They
That's
had
like,
they made that song like "Knock Knock, you about to get shell shocked," like Wiz Khalifa. sang
No
it.
fuck. They did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? It is a certified banger.
It's not bad,
It's
honestly.
not that
Really?
bad.
I used to listen to it. That was like an iPod Touch song.
Yeah,
Like, that's
same.
like...
What the fuck?
And
Yeah.
it's just
How
like,
have I not heard this? Like,
Have you not
"Bro,
seen...
with the nunchucks.
I've not watched those movies. No.
Dude, they are something special.
I've
They're
seen the
like-
second Ninja Turtles once.
Yeah.
There was only one good line in that movie, honestly.
What
It was like fucking. They were supposed to like dive out of a plane, and Raphael's scared to jump out. They all jump out. He's just like, "What will Vin Diesel do? What will Vin Diesel do? Fucking!" ah!"
it's like the most
Yeah.
testosterone line,
Yeah.
just like jumping in.
I think about the scene in that movie where they're like in the elevator a lot.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
that was a
Yeah.
good scene
Yeah.
too. The
Like,
first
it
one
was
was pretty good.
doing their thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that Transformers era. What if we took children's thing,
Mm-hmm.
made it gritty and real?
Gritty.
you
And
know?
Yeah.
They did a lot of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Battleship.
Oh my God, I forgot about
Battleship.
Battleship. Yeah.
That was a Michael Bay clone, I think it was.
Was it a Michael Bay movie?
Yeah,
I
because the
can't-
way it was shot, it was just like, what if Michael Bay made a Battleship movie?
There was like aliens in Battleship too, right? How
Yeah.
did they pull that? Like,
they just.
Hasbro. They were like, yeah, put aliens because Transformers.
Transformers did really well.
They like
We
pulled the
can't-
writers of the. You see this? This shit works. So you better fucking insert some of this
Yeah.
into your movie.
Or maybe it's just like we don't want a kids movie where it's like people killing people in a war. Like, you know, we gotta put something different in.
Let's
in
make
there,
it
man.
robots killing robots, and that'll
Yeah.
make it okay.
Wasn't Rihanna in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Battleship?
Rihanna,
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
What the hell?
Yeah, Liam Neeson was in Battleship.
Didn't bother watching it.
Jesus.
I saw like
That was-
I saw like at the Comic Con thing when the Comic Con stuff was released. I saw it on YouTube. Battleship movie. I was like, that is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I was like 13 at that point. Like I was still a kid, and I was like, that's stupid.
A G.I. Joe. I feel like
Oh
I,
yeah.
Oh,
I fell
fuck.
asleep watching G.I. Joe, I think. Like
The
all
first
those,
one?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I remember seeing the sequel with The Rock.
I didn't watch. the
They
sequel.
retconned all
Alright.
the characters, and they're like, now The Rock is G.I. Joe.
And then they make like
He's
didn't
Mr.
They,
G.I. Joe now.
didn't they just make a prequel about Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Like-
seeing the
like a
poster
couple
for that.
years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
What the hell?
They just got buried.
Mattel is making money with those movies. I'm telling you.
Are they really though?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
They both
I don't know a single person that saw that movie.
Yeah. It's about selling the toys. you
Yeah.
know
No,
what I
it's
mean?
artistic
like-
merit. Mattel knows its audience.
I'm
okay. like,
I'm just conflicted by that business model because it's like, how many kids really buy toys?
Oh, tons.
Yeah,
right?
really?
I think like
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that like Star Wars, like the movies made a ton of money, obviously,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
the
but-
real like the merchandise and all
Okay, but it's
that
like,
was like
in my
bringing
opinion,
that
kids
in.
aren't buying the Star Wars toys. People my age are buying the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like I'm buying Star
Um,
Wars Legos. I'm buying lightsabers
Yeah.
and shit. Because now I'm a child with man money.
It's interesting because like let's bring it all the way back
Yes.
to Bionicle.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Bionicle was like it was almost the other way around, where it was like instead of we've got Star Wars and we're gonna make toys,
Yeah.
we're gonna make the toys first and then make
Yeah.
a whole bunch of movies
They did it with Lego
that
too.
are like
Mhm.
that are like around this thing,
Yeah.
so we can just sell the movie, sell the toys on top of it. Because kids apparently like to have like I don't know, it's cool as a kid when you like see the toy that you have
There's
on
like
the
a
screen
narrative
Oh,
for
yeah.
it
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
to buying things.
Bio-
There's like the
Bionicle,
TV
yeah.
shows.
Yeah. Because Bionicle was definitely like Transformers and He-Man, where they just were toys first, and they're like, "Oh shit, we can actually make a story out of this."
Yeah.
All right, make a show.
I bet you like I think GI Joe was the same. It was
Yeah.
like we gotta
'Cause I
make
think-
comic books out of this thing so we can keep selling our
Yeah.
Yeah.
toys, right?
Shit.
Yeah.
What a great industry we work in, right, Andrew?
Sorry.
One-
that money.
One day you're gonna do VFX work for a GI Joe
Oh.
film.
That'll be when I ascend. Yeah. I'll have reached the peak right there.
But yeah,
yeah.
that'll be your peak.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll be fucking just buying them.
You'll just buy all the
All the
G.I. Joe merch.
Bionicles and
The
everything. I'll
merch.
like buy just a bunch of
Bionicles,
GI
yep.
Joes for my fucking dresser.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I watched you forced me to watch the first Bionicle movie at one point.
Alec and I did.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Alec and I are the only Bionicle fans that exist.
Dude,
we're
I'm wearing a shirt right now.
yeah, I know.
I
But
love Bionicle.
Talking about the
Oh my God.
lore is like, it's
Can't-
so niche. It's so niche, man.
Can't believe there's
Yeah.
lore. to
There
that,
is lore.
dude. Oh my god.
I know all those names.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm not
gotta
even kidding.
do it.
So let me do it right now. So
Alright.
the black one is Onua, green one is Liwa, brown one's Pohatu,
Okay.
red one's Tahu, white one's Kopaka, and the blue one's Gali. Yeah.
All right.
You
The
sh-
six Toa, Toa Mata,
I'm a fake
and
fan.
Mata
Toa?
Nui. What?
Sokotoa?
Fuck off.
I never.
I'm a fake fan. It's like
Yeah.
you don't even know the band Death Grips.
I don't even know the band.
You don't even know the names of the. Oh my gosh.
I don't know the singers' names in Death Grips, but I do know the six Bionicles that's on that T-shirt.
This is great.
Oh, take that in right now. Like,
I gotta burn this shirt, man. This is embarrassing. This is my guilty pleasure right here.
that Bionicle, yeah. There's a lot of moments.
Yeah.
But,
You like it the Bionicle?
I like it the Bionicle.
You like it the Bionicle?
Yeah.
You like it the juice?
Shut the fuck.
I get you the
juice?
juice.
What's that from?
No, it's I just fucking Christ. Now I gotta explain this. shit.
Christian
We
was
all
like,
look
get
right
it in
in that.
naturally. I was like, there's no way to get me in this, get this in naturally.
Shit.
You like it the
Fucking,
juice?
we just had Greek food, and I was like, oh, this reminds me of an SNL skit. And Josh was like, what SNL skit? So I showed the video, and it's like Rob Schneider playing a Greek like owner or whatever. And what was it? Like Mike Myers like, hey, could I get more juice for my gyro? And he looks close at him, and he's like, you like it the juice, huh? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you like a lot of juice. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I get you the juice. And it's an 8-minute skit.
It just
That's the joke.
I find with all SNL skits, it's like they do the joke and then it's just like they just squeeze everything they can out of it for like 10 minutes.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
that makes us do in his spare time.
Just
When we're not
watch
on the
it.
podcast. He's like, yo, you guys see this SNL skit?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys see this meme?
Oh my God, it's Adam Sandler. He yells in this one.
Yeah,
That's
you
like,
you like the juice?
like the juice.
Oh, can I get some juice?
Yeah.
Can I get some soup?
Every now and then I catch an SNL skit from like modern day SNL and I'm just like,
What happened?
what's going on? I really loved the oh my god, the
Which
Elon Musk as Wario. That was totally not embarrassing at all. That was fun.
That was hilarious.
Oh god.
What did he say? There was another skit where he like played a Zoomer doctor or something, or like well, not a
yeah.
Zoom, like a
Elon Musk
Gen
did
Z or
SNL.
whatever. And he's like, "Yo, your mom's dead, fam," and it's just like, "Yo, word." That was a 10-minute long sketch.
Thanks, Elon.
Thanks. Yeah, isn't that
Jesus
great?
Christ.
Just go back to designing spaceships, man, please.
Just spaceship.
I just want to be
Or
a
the
Martian.
cars. Fuck. Yeah.
There's gotta be a movie role for him. He was in Iron Man.
He was in
wasn't
Iron Man
Man
too,
too,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
He was also in Big Bang Theory. I think he said bazinga in that one.
Oh, that's very Elon Musk to say.
He looked right in the he walked in, looked right at the camera, and said "bazinga."
He probably
then
walked,
walked
in,
off.
The cast, the background clappers are just like, yo, woo!
What's your guys' favorite sitcom? Like, what's the sitcom? Of
How I Met Your
choice?
Mother.
Oh, Great choice. Yeah.
Best sitcom. Shit, you're gonna put me on the spot.
Yeah.
What's yours?
This is the Real Talk interview with Andrew Strachan.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing you. Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
The tables have turned.
This is like Nathan.
Flipping the script on you guys.
You gotta
Yeah.
roast him. You have to roast him.
You know what? You know what my favorite sitcom is? I'll say it. Norm, the Norm Macdonald sitcom.
The Norm Macdonald, is that a thing?
Yeah, he
I
did
know
3
that.
What
seasons.
is it with
of
you, Norm Macdonald?
He
He's
just
funny.
you love Norm, man.
Matt and I, we both love Norm.
I'm sorry. I watched his latest stand-up special. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was very funny. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
You can watch Bo Burnham instead.
I can watch Bo Burnham.
So what
He
about
exists.
you? Like,
Yeah.
like what are some of your favorite sitcoms?
Yeah.
That's a good. Seinfeld's great.
Seinfeld is great.
Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just-
want to be a pirate.
It's gold, Jerry, gold. It's, yeah, I don't know. Something about Seinfeld, just the fact that they're all just like terrible, horrible people, I think is really funny. Like How I Met Your Mother has such like a good heart to it. They all love each other, but
Yeah.
Seinfeld is just like,
Well,
I scammed an old lady, Jerry.
yeah.
I pushed it down the stairs, and they're like, what? No, Jerry, you can't do that, Kramer. There's my impression. Matt did some impressions. I got to get some out now.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'd say
Oh.
like probably like How I Met Your Mother. Like, does like Brooklyn Nine-Nine count as a sitcom?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
I watch
totally.
a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, that Brooklyn Nine-Nine and How I Met Your Mother kind of like the only sitcom. I used to like Big Bang Theory, and then
Yeah.
I grew up,
Yeah.
and then I was like, this is kind of like that's another guilty pleasure. I'll like
Yeah.
watch a couple episodes of Big Bang Theory out of the blue, just because it's kind of nostalgic. Because I used
Mhm.
to watch a lot of it when I was younger, when I
Yeah.
didn't know that there was better things.
When I used to work at McDonald's, like way back in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I used to have like a consistent shift every weekday,
Right.
and every single time I take my break, the TV in the back would always be on Comedy Channel, and it would always be playing The Big Bang Theory. So
yeah?
I watched
Oh.
like hundreds of episodes of The Big Bang Theory
so
just because
sorry.
my break was at the point where that show was on.
Oh my
You
god.
poor,
so
poor
yeah.
boy.
So I was just like, is this even a break? I feel like I'm just in a worse
I'm
mood.
torturing myself. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If you like Seinfeld because of them all being like terrible people, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is probably like.
Yeah, I've never gotten into that show. Yeah, I've never given it a shot. But like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, there's some good episodes. You don't need to like. It's 15 seasons. Like you can
Yeah.
watch any random episode, and yeah, you're not
Perhaps I'll
missing
hop
much.
in.
Can tell you, I
Yeah.
do not like watching The Office.
yeah.
I do not like
An
The
Office hater.
I'm not an Office hater. Like I've seen The Office in its entirety, and then recently, like this past week, I was bored at home, and I was like, "Oh, what am I gonna watch on Netflix while I eat?" And I was like, "You know what? I haven't watched an episode of The Office in a while," and I started watching it. and I turned it off immediately.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Michael Scott made me want to fucking kill somebody. I was like, this is so cringe. Like, it's not cringe in the sense that it's bad. Cringe in the sense that like, why is Michael so fucking stupid?
yeah.
Why is this all happening? I'm not watching this.
Did you see the Office promo they did with Gru
Yeah.
for the newest Minions movie?
That was really funny.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like the Minions were the Office
It's like
workers.
it's like the Minions were in the Office. Did
That sounds like a fever dream.
you? Yeah.
The minions were in the office.
we dressed up for that episode.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the suit on.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was looked cute.
Thanks, Josh. You look cute too.
See, this is why people ship it. Like this is the
Why?
reason-
We just compliment each other. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, this is
I was waiting to see what he would say.
We're just homies, man.
Christian fucking hates it because I'm like, everything is
Love
just
it.
like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Josh, yeah, that's cute, whatever.
Oh man.
What did you send us in the group chat the other day? And you're like, as Josh would say, cute.
yeah.
I think somebody sent something in
Thought
our group
about
chat,
something.
and then I was like, Chris was just like, as Josh would say, cute.
Cute. Look.
I was gonna say, speaking of Minions,
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Queen Elizabeth in the Minions movie. I got reminded of the other day because of
Oh yeah.
our dear Queen's passing. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She passed away at the young age of 96.
The young age. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was in the Minions movie.
Was
dude.
she
Yeah.
actually?
Did you not know this?
Was
No.
Did you not wait? You watched Minions: Rise of Gru, but you didn't see the first Minions.
No. Oh, was it about the crown? They were stealing the crown. That was
they
the plot.
literally are stealing
Yes,
the Queen's
the
crown.
Queen's crown.
Yeah.
Oh, so it shouldn't be King Charles. It should be King Minion.
King Gru.
Okay, now I
at the
get it.
very end, Gru
See,
stole it.
that
so
makes
he's
sense
the-
now.
He's our monarch.
Yes, he's our monarch.
Put some
is the
Gru on our
monarch.
money.
Okay.
Put some Gru.
For some Gru books.
Books. It's like the Gru's on the 100, Kevin is on the 50,
Oh.
Stuart's on the 20.
You're gonna be in charge of the currency, Josh. It's gonna be great.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Very fitting.
We are fucked if I'm in charge of the money. All right, we're gonna put a bunch of money into some more Transformers sequels. Global warming, yeah,
Some
fuck
more Gru
that.
bucks. Yeah.
Gru books.
Economic collapse. What do you mean?
Aw. Like it's literally gonna be like it's gonna be the year like 2200. The world's just gonna be like collapsing, and we're just
Oh,
gonna get like Minions
fantastic.
8, and people are gonna go see it, and it's gonna be
I'm gonna go see it.
yeah, I'll go see it too.
Yeah.
There's nothing better to do. The
We're gonna
world's-
have
Exactly,
to fucking,
right?
and we're gonna have to fucking
Yeah.
review it. So that means I have to watch it too.
Episode
guys-
1 million of the podcast.
80 years old, like, oh, I really liked the Wengru.
Cold
So
out
just-
for Bob.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
yeah.
fucking 70 in this.
We make these things called catchphrases, Andrew, and we just repeat it until it's
Oh,
no
yeah.
longer funny.
I've seen
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
the
I know,
current-
I know the routine.
The current one is Sue.
Sue?
Help me,
Sue.
Andrew.
Is this like you're suing someone for their money, or is
No, it's oh, you explain it because you fucking said it like 6 times
it
already.
meme explainer number 3 for this episode?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Okay, so there's. I fucked up saying something the other day. I tried to quote a meme and I quoted it incorrectly. I was trying to quote the Ronaldo thing,
The
and I
Ronaldo.
didn't say. How do you say it? Well, I was
never
trying to
heard
say
this.
that, and I don't speak Italian. So
Italian. Oh my god.
He's Portuguese.
sorry, I don't speak Italian. And so I was just out of nowhere. I'm just like Sue, and they're like, "What the fuck are you saying?" I'm like, "The Ronaldo meme," and they're like, "You mean?" And I was like, "Oh, that's what you. Oh, whatever."
It's even better that I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I've never seen this before.
And then we go to Toronto for a Killers concert, and these guys, are and then
We
Neves
keep
just
on
is like, we call Neves, and Neves is just like, oh, sorry. We call Neves, and Neves answers the phone. Sue!
Andrew,
We said Sue.
this is like the
to each
greatest
other.
crossover ever of like
Yeah?
you seeing like this chaotic like humor energy, and it's just yeah,
We probably
Oh
said,
my
how
God.
many times did we say Sue yesterday?
too many, too fucking.
We took a
many.
shot every time we said Sue. One of us would have ended up in the hospital.
So like, what's the like? When do you say Sue? Is it just like at any point you can just go? Like it's not like a.
But we'd also
I
be
don't-
like,
I
that
don't think
movie was
there-
super bad.
Sue,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so fucking hungry. Get me some soup.
Shut the f- I don't like. I don't like
Minions
this.
Rise of Gru.
There we go.
Damn.
Oh.
I don't even
God.
know. Like, it wasn't even like there was no reason for it to become a meme. I said it once on an episode. It didn't go anywhere, and then the next day, Neves is just like Sue, and Chrissy's like Sue, and I'm like, guys, please. I know I made a mistake. Please, just let it go.
It's like better luck next time. It's like
Yeah.
It's like what was it? Stop the cap. It's just words we
Yeah,
say.
just
Yeah.
words that like instant funny
Yeah.
bone. You know. Yeah.
Too good.
Too good's good.
Too good was
Yeah.
one of those.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
But back to movies.
Yeah, enough about Sue.
What have been like movies that you occasionally think about while like working and stuff like that, or just
While
like
working.
filmmaking, or just like passion for filmmaking in general?
I don't know, man. I think like Wes Anderson was somebody that like I saw a Wes Anderson movie for the first time when I was 14, and I'm like, wow, movies can be this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And I've always kind of had a soft spot for that kind of stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I also like growing up, like just being online constantly, just like the different people you'd see like
Yeah.
on YouTube or whatever. I feel like they might have even been more like, I don't know, influential on my passion for like making things than, any of the
I feel
big
like,
massive directors, right?
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's probably gonna lean more in the future, where it's just like people aren't gonna look at directors all the time for like making movies and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, well, there's like people on YouTube that are making just as good like short films,
Yeah.
essays, video essays, and stuff. It's like
It's
we're-
probably going to shift even more towards that with time, right? Like more and
Yeah.
more people are just watching, like more and more people know how to edit than ever before in history, just because
Yeah.
of TikTok, right? So
Yep.
whole new.
you were talking about, because we were passing Toronto, and what was it, the coding thing?
Oh yeah, we saw like a children's coding academy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fucking like it looks like it's for like 5-year-olds to
Mm.
learn how to code or like to go coding.
Wow.
And I was just like, dude, I'm about to be jobless in like a few years. Once those kids graduate high school, I am fucked.
Start 'em young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
Crazy, but I
I mean,
mean,
how the world changes.
yeah.
But you gotta change with it.
Yeah. And that's the
Yeah,
scary part.
Fucking
Don't want to get
fossil.
left behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's funny too, because like growing up, and I mentioned like the iPod before, just making
Right.
little movies on the iPod, right?
Yeah.
Like every kid now has like editing software, cell phone, like right in their pocket, right? They can just
Mhm.
go and they can just do and they can just make stuff easier than ever before. It's a cool time,
What's
right?
crazier is that
Yeah.
they're probably like people that you interact with, like probably high school students that don't even know what an iPod is because they only know what like an iPhone is.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And just how fast that moves. Right.
Yeah, 'cause-
That's kind of scary, actually.
Oh God, we're gonna be like like the '90s nostalgia, like bait stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
gonna be us.
Oh
soon.
no, I don't.
We're gonna be
old.
there. 2000s nostalgia,
I don't want that.
Minecraft.
It's like, what is it? People.
Vaporwave,
Oh yeah,
all that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's gonna be the nostalgia bait for our generation.
Yeah.
Get ready, people. It's
Get
coming.
No, man, I was telling Christian and Nevis this the other day because I went to our high school.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, 05 kids are grade 12s right now.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was
scary.
like, that's kind of, I'm fucking old.
That's
Yeah.
that's
I was
kind of
walking down the hallway and I'm like, out, my legs are hurting walking from one class to another. I'm like, when the fuck do these hallways get so long? Or am I just getting old?
Yeah.
Yeah, age is a.
It's
Remember
like
we-
that's the weird thing. There's probably people that are like way older than us watching this right now. You don't even get it. Like
Yeah.
you don't even
Yeah,
know.
I-
You're 22.
Probably.
Like
Like, I mean, I'll say that shit, and I completely understand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that old. Like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking 21 right now.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, I'm barely even a 20-year-old. But it's like, damn, I wonder what it's like for like my parents or somebody like that's actually in like their 40s, 50s plus.
Yeah.
You know.
And if we're already kind of like seeing that now, like what's it going to be in another like 20
yeah.
years? We're going to be just midlife.
It's gonna be
crisis-ing it out.
great,
Yeah.
Andrew.
I-
It's gonna be amazing.
gonna be-
I can't wait. I'm gonna have the time of my
I'm gonna
life.
film Nevis having his midlife crisis and then upload it to
Yeah.
the channel.
What would my midlife crisis be? you guys?
Why does it go so fast, guys? What? This is bullshit.
That's
Nevis.
that's beautiful. That is a perfect impression.
That's not how it sounds like, Josh. What the fuck?
That's how you sound when you're like
This is
fucking.
bullshit.
That's how you sound when you're like you're just like that's too much for him. He's like one at a time.
Yeah. Like getting a clean plate.
Explain.
Oh!
Meme explainer number 4.
You
baby.
go for it. You go for
Nah,
that
it's
one.
fine. I won't bring it up.
Okay.
I need to
whatever.
hear it now.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Just
well,
do the short version.
I just turn the audio off.
so our final year at Sheridan, we made a little short film called The Cross Secton.
Yep.
It was a very VFX heavy film,
Yeah, a little bit.
and we were doing a lot of scrambling. It was like, man, being on set is so stressful. Like every moment is like time is money. Like
Yep.
get stuff done. So like everybody is super tense a lot of the time.
Mhm.
I know I was,
Yeah.
and there was this moment where a clean plate for VFX is just like a shot of something with no action happening in it. It's literally just like a shot of the room, so you can use it for VFX later, right? And there was this whole big thing where we were like, wait,
Yeah.
did we get a clean plate for that one shot? And nobody knew. And we were like, wait, did I get that? No, I thought Neves got it. Wait, no. And then they went to another guy and they were like, did we get this clean plate? It's like, no, we didn't. So it was this whole like, we kind of lost track of kind of where we were in our schedule and everything just because we were like, wait, did we
Yeah.
get this thing that we needed? And yeah, like it was a bit of a hiccup on the film set. So it's just something that I like to bring up.
But it
and
all
bug people
worked
about.
out. It all worked
Because
out.
I was right.
Yeah, you
and
were
we
right.
got the clean
Yeah,
plate.
I
Yeah.
know. Don't worry. Like 50 years from now, I'll just say clean plate and it's like, this shit again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
honestly,
that's
like
yeah.
there's gonna be hiccups in every fucking set. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
And honestly, if that's like the only thing that was really a hiccup on our set,
Dude, we killed. Dude,
yeah,
movies, baby. We
Movies.
did it. Yeah.
yeah,
I had so
it's-
much fun with that, man.
It was
so
great. Yeah, like for me, it was just I'm glad to work on the project with you, man. Because
Yeah.
like seriously, it was like the only time. This was the first time I co-directed with someone.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know like if I was like gonna be a good partner. I
Yeah.
didn't know because like for me, when you're directing, it's just all you and you get all that stress and anxiety just put onto you.
Yeah.
But the fact that we both worked together kind of gave a great balance,
Yeah.
especially on set. So
Loved
like
working
well,
with you. It was great.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it
yeah.
was, yeah.
Like movies are just so like it's such a fun thing, like especially in film school where like you know everybody that you're working with and it's kind
Yeah.
of like you're hanging out with your friends and you're making something happen, right? And that's the magic.
It's
It's good.
It's really nice because like all those little moments, even like every.
Oh,
take
there's
and
so
stuff.
many memes that we just have from that whole thing.
We have a vault.
Yeah.
We have a
Cross
vault.
Secton playing at the Forest City Film Fest at it'll be well, this will be out by then, but
Probably it'll be out, but yeah.
All of this fucking sucks to hear from me because
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
just sitting here like, how many interviews have we done right now?
We've done 5. This is our 5th one.
Yeah.
So
yeah
we've done 5 interviews with Nevis's buddies and your buddy and everything. And all of them are film students and like went to school for film and everything. And I'm just sitting here like the business student. I'm just like, And I'm just like, yo,
But-
you guys sound like, yo, film school sounds
Oh,
like so
it's-
much fun.
Oh, it's not all
Oh, no,
sunshine and rainbows.
yeah.
Like, yo,
We make
fucking,
it out to
I
be-
am
You,
dreading going to do my MBA.
Yeah.
It's there are some. It's not for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, and like even the film industry itself, like it can suck
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, just like hours and like you should know like
Yeah.
like the hours that you put in on
I'm
everything.
Like
is
secondhand,
crazy.
I've heard Nevis and
Yeah.
Christian's hours, and I'm just like, yo, I can't imagine a life where I'm not 9 to 5 or like
Yeah.
8 hours a day, and then get your shit
Yeah,
done.
9 to 5 for a film set job? No
Yeah.
way.
It's easy to like romanticize it in your head a little bit because it's like, oh, movies, I love watching those, it's great, but sometimes it's just like this is just work, you know, too.
I
right?
got a
So,
little taste of that when we did Tough. Fucking Nevis was always screaming.
Yeah.
And that was the first film I did. 17 years old. 17-year-old me was just like yelling at people.
You fucks,
'cause-
put the basketballs away! All right, rolling! Fucking rolling!
I think I
Sound speed.
yeah, that was
Yeah, you love to hear it.
yeah.
You can always tell.
on set!
You can always tell by just the cadence of people doing that, just how much fun people are having. Yeah,
They're having tons of fun.
always.
I'm just
Josh, why does your hair look different than it did in the last scene? Fix it!
now I want to say that he's over exaggerating, but I don't think so. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Impression.
No, he was. I mean, I understood it though. I was like, I saw Nevis and Christian losing their minds. Mostly Nevis though, and I was like, this just looks stressful. And I'm like, yeah, you're trying to manage a bunch of kids. Like,
Yeah.
this is a huge team.
Yeah, because our
how
casting
big was the team? How
it's like 40 cast and crew in total.
Yeah, for Cross.
For Tough.
Oh, for Tough. Yeah. Well, Cross was a big cast.
Cross
too,
was
but
about
yeah.
the same as Tough, but like I was not as experienced,
Yeah.
and I was 17, and I just
And we were also 17. Like,
everyone else was
we were
17.
all like kids.
We just wanted to make a movie. So.
Yeah.
Huh? We were all younger. Yeah.
Whatever.
And, like,
16 or 17. Yeah.
We're still like so like we haven't even we've just gotten a little taste of what the industry is too.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a long time too, right? Because yeah, like who knows? Like maybe you get better with dealing with the stress. Maybe it becomes easier. Maybe everyone is just rolling with that till they die. But you know, I don't know because I'm
I mean,
22 years old.
Yeah, I'm not yelling as much as I did on that set, so
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
like something changed.
Yeah, you
I
live and
haven't
you
been
learn
on-
it.
I haven't been on set with Nevis in a while, so I mean, you never know. He could be
Yeah.
capping.
No, you're very good, Josh.
Remember?
Don't fuck up my take again, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we did that short film Cupid, and it was a pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It was a pretty smooth thing. There was that one time that we almost destroyed Christian's eardrums when
Oh yeah, because he was doing sound for that.
he was holding the boom mic right above the car, and we didn't unlock the car.
Damn.
And so fucking, what was his name? Andre opens the door, and the alarms go off while Christian has the fucking thing, and the alarm just went straight into your ears, didn't it? Yeah. This guy's face was so red when he moved that
Yeah.
boom mic.
I love it.
It's great film moments.
Oh yeah.
Great
Top
moment.
10 epic film moments. Remember that at the Oscars?
Oh
Oscars?
no.
The Oscars?
Bring this up.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
what?
The Oscars.
Absolutely.
Wait, what's
Top
up?
10 epic
So,
moments.
At the Oscars this year,
Yeah.
they did a fan poll because obviously like people don't like watching the Oscars these
No.
days, right? Like it's such a weird in between.
Mhm.
So they did a poll for like top 10 epic movie moments to give the fans at home something to cheer for, you know. And number 1, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I mean, well deserved.
Well deserved. It Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look, if I knew then, I wouldn't have voted 2 million times.
Did you vote in the Oscars poll? Did you?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Well,
I
Yeah,
know. I might have. I
absolutely.
might have.
Undeniably.
Why do you think I have a Twitter account?
Bro, stop the cap.
You think I use Twitter to tweet? Just hashtag Zack Snyder.
Now it
Whatever
makes a lot
Yeah.
more sense. It's like the parts are clicking now.
You make one meme and then the whole world burns.
the whole words now. The whole yeah. You've
Wow.
talked about that on the podcast before, right?
I don't think I have.
Wait, what?
Are we doing meme explainer number 5?
Fuck yeah.
You can explain if you want. I don't
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this crazy meme I came across was like, if you think Star Wars is the biggest movie ever, wait until date, then we'll talk. Didn't Sam talk about this? Am I crazy?
He posted it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or didn't he talk about this in the podcast?
No.
No.
No, he
Okay.
just talked about Review Folk and
Right.
Barnyard. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, yeah. So I've seen this image around with people like remixing it. It's like if you think Star Wars was the greatest movie ever, wait till Suicide Squad comes out, then we'll talk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I posted that meme in the chat like that we're in, and you were like, "Oh, hey, I made that."
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you made it? You didn't you didn't make it. And I'm like, "Yeah, no, like this was a meme that I made when I was like 13 or something." And I'm like, bullshit. Like, no, you're screwing with me right now because I've seen this meme like everywhere. It is just like consistently dunked on the internet.
Yep.
And then you went into your old files and you brought it up and you proved that like that's the original file from 2016.
Yeah, the date.
You have. So like you
It was
were
like
the originator.
2015, I think, because
It was
wasn't
Batman
gonna
vs Superman, right?
BVS, yeah.
Yeah.
Because BVS came out March of 16, so I made that like winter of 2015, because that's when Star Wars came
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Like that's insane. Like the fact like that has been everywhere, and I saw that like hundreds of times before you revealed that you were the originator of it. It's hilarious. That's amazing.
No, yeah. Josh, I don't know if
You've
seen
told
that
me about
meme.
it. You've told me about it.
I've
I
told
haven't
you.
seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have never seen that meme
In the wild.
in the wild. No, but Nevis has told me that he made this meme. And when he told me like what he made it for, like when he was like, "Oh, Star Wars man, Batman vs Superman," I was like, "That's a very Nevis thing to
Yeah.
do."
I love it. Like I think it's great. Like, yeah.
It exists.
The
It's,
Morbius,
it's out there in the world.
I just
the
thought
Morbius
it,
shampoo challenge.
Oh yeah, talk
what?
about that now. What's
All right,
this
number
number? What
6.
number? 6? Yeah, go. Because this
Meme explainer number 6.
Yes.
You listen. If I explained your meme, you got to explain mine.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, so the film Morbius
Great film.
is amazing.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
It came out April 1st, I believe.
Oh my god.
It
really?
was like poetic,
Yeah.
and I think I don't know if it was. I think it was you and Sam who both like messaged it in the group chat, where it's just like, "Hey, nobody's gonna watch this fucking movie. Let's just do the Morbius shampoo challenge as a hashtag.
a
It's
fake
a
challenge.
fake hashtag.
We're gonna go to Morbius and we're gonna drink shampoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's the challenge, because you know how people do like the Tide Pod challenge,
yeah.
this challenge. Exactly. So we were thinking,
I
well,
may or
if
may
that
not have done
hashtag
that
is
challenge.
legit, why don't we just make up one? So they did. And once April came along, Andrew decided to make a New York Times video-esque article on the Morbius shampoo challenge, and I think you posted on Reddit as well.
Yeah.
Reddit.
I made like a fake explainer. It was just basically just like. It's kind of weird because it's literally just like false information. It's just fake
Yeah.
news I'm putting out there. but
Legit.
It's like, it just goes to show how easy that is to spread,
you
right?
should
Like,
go work at BuzzFeed.
oh yeah, totally.
BuzzFeed.
It's basically like one of those little explainer videos where
Yeah.
it's like kids are going crazy for the Morbius shampoo challenge. Like this is don't do it. This is
Yeah.
dangerous, right?
Mhm.
And like people thought this was like an actual thing.
Yeah. And did anybody actually start doing it?
Well, we don't know for sure, but there was a tweet that got like 400 likes that we saw that was like, yo, I dead ass just got out of Morbius, and a kid in a suit and tie said he was doing the Morbius shampoo challenge with a bottle of shampoo. I hope to God nobody actually drank shampoo.
No, let's not.
I don't
incre-
think
yeah.
so.
I feel
like,
like we
come
should
on.
retract
no.
these statements.
No,
before,
no, no.
Like, in a
Don't
court of
actually drink
law.
shampoo.
It was just an April Fool's gag
Yeah.
that I people just believed.
Yeah.
Like it was on April Fool's. How
Yeah.
did people
Well,
not?
because the movie came out in April 1st. That's why it was like perfect timing. Because they
God.
knew it was a joke.
And I tried posting, be like, guys, this is a joke. Like it's all a meme.
We even
But-
tweeted it to Jax Films.
Did yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, like there was like it was all over Twitter. Like people were posting hashtag Morbius shampoo challenge.
That's
It's
amazing.
nuts.
Sam made a video too. It
You
was like
should-
to
yeah.
coincide with
How-
your
to explain
to
what
explain
is.
it, which I think it was a great explanation if you ever get
God.
the chance to watch it.
Sam's shit posts are just like I can't compete, man.
It's just a whole other level.
Did anyone actually see Morbius? Like we've been joking about it, like
No.
joking about it, but
Fucking
no, like,
no.
it's
No,
one of those movies that people are gonna bring up like TMNT in like 10 years. Like,
yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
no one's gonna like watch that movie, or the people
No.
that do are gonna forget they saw it like 10 days later or something.
That's how I am with TMNT. I saw
Yeah.
it in theaters. I completely forgot about that movie.
Yeah.
What movie?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, which one? The newest one?
Yeah, the newest ones. I saw both of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I just forgot about them, and then just reappeared.
Forget. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Darn.
completely forgot that Stephen Amell was in them. Was in the second one, I mean.
Stephen Mao.
Stephen Amell.
Arrow?
Yeah, he was in the second one. He plays Casey Jones.
Oh,
What?
He plays Casey Jones.
Jesus.
What a weird world we live in.
That's like kind of the only reason I saw the second one because he was in it. And I was like, there was like even like articles where it's like fans were like hardcore fans were upset because Casey Jones is supposed to have long hair.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell, mostly has like a buzz cut.
Oh my god, can you imagine getting actually upset about that? Like,
Hey
come
man,
on.
it was
I want-
fucking 2016
I
or
wanna-
2017.
That's pretty funny. Like,
That's
his
hilarious.
hair is different. You can't do that.
His hair
That's just-
isn't long. What the heck?
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, if Morbius shows up in the next movie with a buzz cut, I am boycotting that movie.
How am I gonna do the Morbius shampoo challenge? He doesn't even need shampoo. Doesn't even make sense.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got those luscious Morbius
He
locks.
needs
Right?
that. That's
Yeah.
just Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's Jared Leto.
Jared. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great movie, great reception.
He's
It
had a
got released
great
twice.
career. He's
Oh,
had a-
amazing career.
He was in American Psycho, though, right? He was
Yeah.
the guy that got killed.
He was
from-
Paul Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He
Let's
was
see
also
Paul
in
Allen's
Fight.
part.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
in Fight Club. He's in that one. He's in.
Oh wait, he's in Fight Club.
Yeah, he's the one that gets beat up by Edward Norton.
Oh,
He pretty much
Jesus.
in every movie he's in, he just gets shit on.
Yeah. So it's only the movies where he's like a prominent role that kind of
Yeah.
go downhill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
No, if he gets like killed or beaten up and stuff, those are the movies that like are good movies.
That must be a horrible
like- I feel like that's. I just realized that just now because he was
Yeah.
also in the what's the drug one called? The one with Jennifer Connelly,
Yeah.
Darren
Oh,
Aronofsky. Yeah,
fuck.
you know the one. It's the drug movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the drug movie.
The drug movie.
The
yeah.
drug movie. Yeah, because he's addicted.
Who's that other actor that like dies and everything? He's
Requiem for a
Sean Bean.
It's Sean Bean.
Bean.
Requiem for a Dream.
died in Game of
Requiem for-
Thrones.
Yeah, he
Hey,
died.
shut up! I'm trying to get these guys to watch it.
Oh damn. Ooh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, you're a
Ooh.
Game of Thrones fan too.
I used to be.
Are you? Well, Josh,
I was
were you-
telling them last night on the drive back. I was like, you guys need to watch because I was like, you guys gotta start watching House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
because
I've
it's
heard
like a
great things about that.
It's pretty much just a return back to season one. Like the dialogue is
I'm into
so
it.
good. Best line in House of Dragon is, "I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not." I was like, that is
Dude,
some
I
Game of
got
Thrones.
chills just hearing that. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
So, give me your opinion on this. I told them, you guys need to watch Game of Thrones. Stop after season 4.
Ooh, season 4. See, I would go up to season 6.
Season 6?
Yeah.
I was like between like season 4 and season 5.
Yeah. I have this joke with Sam too where we're like man, House of the Dragon's getting great reviews. Like I can't wait till Game of Thrones finishes. Just like not acknowledging that season 7 and 8 even happened. Just like, yeah, they left it on that great cliffhanger at the end of season 6. Like when is it gonna finish?
Yeah.
What a that
'Cause
almost like
The thing is, I was trying to convince Christian because Christian was like, "Oh, I'm not really into fantasy stuff." Season 1 of Game of Thrones isn't a fantasy show.
No, it's
a
politics.
Politics.
Yeah.
It's more like it's just set in a fantasy land. But even the fantasy tropes like dragons and magic aren't that prominent, especially in the first season.
yeah.
It's a murder mystery that first season.
Even like stuff like Lord of the Rings, like it's fantasy, but like do you watch it really for the big dragon? Do you watch it for like the characters, right? It's all just still
I think we literally filmed a podcast episode where I was like,
Yeah.
I watched like I like movies where it's like mostly about the characters.
yeah.
You know,
And that's what I love Lord of the Rings for is like when you see Gandalf and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like oh my gosh,
Like
it's all human drama, you know.
the scenes you remember from like even different types of genres like sci-fi, action, all these things. It's like you don't remember like the oh look at the action like maybe sometimes, but it's more
Yeah.
just the characters actually being a part of
you
it.
remember like
And yeah,
Luke and Yoda.
yeah,
You know, or Darth Vader and Luke's conversations and like the tension between them.
Yeah.
I mean, you do remember like the spectacle of the space battles, but that's mainly because it was like the
Yeah.
fucking 70s where this
Yeah.
was groundbreaking shit that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
It's like, I like movies because I like to see characters have good conversations, which is why like any scene with Tyrion from the first like
Yeah.
6 seasons.
Ugh. It's so
Any
good.
scene with
It
him.
makes me so sad because the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones are so good.
Like that
Like-
scene in the first episode with him and John where they were talking about like, oh, all dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. Like
Yeah.
that, like his dialogue was just so rich.
Incredible
Yeah.
actor. Like
Oh,
he's-
yeah, Peter Dinklage, fantastic.
My
But
God.
yeah, I was pretty much pitching Game of Thrones to these guys literally last night.
It's so hard because it's hard for me to even like want to recommend it because I like
'Cause the end-
that really cut me. Like
Yeah.
I was huge into Game of Thrones. Like I
It's
was like on
it
the
kills
lore.
all rewatchability.
Yeah, like it's so hard to even recommend it now, knowing kind of how badly it ends. You know, and it almost makes me skeptical to watch like a big long TV show that hasn't finished yet because like Dexter spoiled
I've
me.
heard Dexter like people hated the
Yeah.
ending.
The
Same with
Walking Dead.
Lost.
Dude,
Is The Walking Dead still going?
apparently, man, yeah,
Get the
like
fu-
yeah.
Holy shit.
So like all these TV shows I've watched, it's like the endings are just garbage. The only ones I feel like I've been like super satisfied with are like I don't know. Breaking Bad is great.
Mm-hmm.
Better Call Saul. Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many shows.
Too much content.
Too much
Yeah.
content. You give me another show, even though I got 3 other shows that I'm.
I
currently
literally have told you
watching.
this like 2 episodes in a row now. Watch it when you get a chance. I'm just saying. Just
Yeah.
watch it at some point.
10 years later, hey Josh,
I finally watched Game of
finally
Thrones.
watched it.
Yeah.
I
You're
stopped
90 years old.
after what season? Yeah, that's the one.
I finally got around to watching She-Hulk.
Oh my god.
Josh,
It was
that's your
last
favorite
on
show,
my
isn't it?
list.
Oh my god. Are you gonna put?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Have you watched She-Hulk? I haven't seen it.
You know what's funny? Apparently my mom likes it,
Yeah?
but apparently she only watched 1 episode, and she's like, "Oh, I like She-Hulk," but I'm like, "Mom, you also like Days of Our Lives."
So maybe She-Hulk is like the Days of Our Lives of Marvel.
Like, Mom,
Yeah.
you watch such shit shows.
We're looping back again.
right,
to
we're
the-
looping back
the-
to yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't judge.
We don't judge, but if you watch She-Hulk,
if you watch
dead to me.
fucking Bold
Yeah.
and the Beautiful, fuck you.
yeah. No, it's so hard to escape though. It's so fun to just shit on garbage. You know
You've
what I mean?
never watched a Jean-Luc Godard
You've
film?
never seen. The one I remember is you've never seen Bicycle Thieves. Like,
Yeah.
listen, Bicycle Thieves is a great movie.
It's great.
Fantastic
Oh,
movie.
it's amazing.
But when I was 17 years old, I wasn't gonna sit down and put in Bicycle Thieves. I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna do
Watch
that.
a film that you want to watch.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like you're forced to watch it. It should be like, you know what? I'm at that age where it's just like, I want to watch it.
Yeah. No, mandatory She-Hulk viewings for
yeah,
everybody.
gonna
God,
have to
yeah.
watch all eight episodes. Yeah,
Apparently they've come out with 6 so far.
I can't wait.
I've not heard a single good thing from that.
She-Hulk. Better Call Saul crossover. I'm just waiting for that. I'm just crossing my fingers.
Yeah.
Did you know the U.S. Constitution says that you have rights, and so do I?
She-Hulk in the commercial. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that seems like a pretty good place to end it off. We
Yeah.
are running short on time, but I enjoyed this a lot.
That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
It was also
yeah.
nice that we were inside.
Yeah.
In case keen-eyed viewers might notice.
I was like kind of nervous to come on and do the podcast. It's hard being on camera sometimes, you know. So
Yeah.
you guys are great. This was
Yeah.
fantastic. So
Oh, glad
thanks
you
for being
enjoyed
a great
Hell yeah.
podcast host.
Thanks for being a great interviewer. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're great.
Christian,
Yeah.
thanks for being so great with the time, man. Yeah. And we thank you
Fantastic.
guys for being
Yes.
such loyal viewers.
Thanks for
We hope
watching.
you guys enjoyed this
Yeah.
episode of Real Talk Interviews. If you enjoyed the video, like the damn video, subscribe to the channel, check out our Patreon if you want to support the channel, comment down below your favorite moment, comment down below your favorite episode of She-Hulk, and with all that being said, we will talk to you guys next time. Peace.
She-Hulk.
Peace out. Oh.